All right. Let's see what we got here, Vix. Okay, so one of the things I'm noticing off the bat here. Now, I understand why you're taking this off angle right here because you feel like you're being pressured a lot more. The reason this guy dies is because Lifeweaver can't sustain you behind line of sight here. And the play, honestly, would be if you're going to play a corner, play this corner. Don't play this corner. Play this corner. Because from here, you can be healed from high ground. You can be healed from here, back here, everywhere by Lifeweaver. But if you're right here, this one particular spot, and Lifeweaver's playing, you know, right here, she just can't heal you. So first things first, I would stay away from this area. The only reason you walk into this is to push out a DPS flanking. And then even then, it's just really scary because you're opening up this angle on your Echo. So she's just, she gets caught out here. And this space should be held. And you probably should be full HP, but you're line of sighting Lifeweaver. That's just a little note there. I don't think that this is a good spot to hold on Orisa. You would hold this, or you would hold in front of the cart. Although the Hanzo and some of these classes can shoot under the cart, they're playing pretty close up. So I would say it might be difficult to say they actually have an angle on you. Yeah, so I guess, yeah. So they'll probably shoot your feet from there. But I would, at minimum, hold this angle. And, you know, if your body's right here, this cart's still not moving. So you're not really losing anything. Just losing a lot of utility and heals here because we're line of sight and we're forcing our Lifeweaver. So instead of our Lifeweaver, like life gripping out Echo, she's trying to get in line of sight of you, which is just preoccupying more of her time and taking her peripheral away. So I think that's kind of why Echo dies here and you guys get pushed back. Let's continue the fight though. Kind of like why this fight kind of peels out the way it was. We're forcing Lifeweaver into position, and we want to enable our healers as a tank. I mean, as soon as this Hanzo hits you, I'll tell you where I start feeling the pressure. So, like, if I'm you here, as soon as you open this angle up, which is good, like you're trying to take your full armor, you want to push out, you're trying to put some pressure on this Junker Queen. It's really good, but you'll notice you get logged by the Hanzo, and he's pretty much at medium range. They're coming at you hard. This is full back at this point. But so, you know, we go out a little bit, we poke, we farm some charge, our healers are healing you, you got armor, you shift up. I probably, instead of like hitting that spear, you should have, like, if you have a Hanzo playing right there, their whole team is about to just rush into you. And if we turn around, probably your team's probably like, Orisa, get the heck out, you know. So you got your Lifeweaver is one shot over here. You have a Genji on your back line, and that you know, so before you do that wide open pull, maybe turn around, look at your team. You know, you guys are down 2 at this point, so your death was all but assured here, essentially. So we swapped the Hog. Let's see why we swapped the Hog. So we got Junker Queen, Moira, Ana, Hanzo. So they're gonna get a free point here. Honestly, during this time, you didn't even have to peek here. What I would have done is took that off angle where Moira is, maybe look for a hook. Always looking for a hook opportunity. You're not gonna be in hook range anytime soon, or at least at this initial pull. So you get that hook, try to get a get a cooldown out, you get that Moira, maybe you hit her, she fades, now you run back, and then you hold this angle as the point kind of comes up a little bit more. At least in my mind as Roadhog, I'm trying to think of sneaky ways to pull people in. But this is standardly, you know, it's not terrible. All right, so we missed the hook on Genji. He deflects. Let's see what you do with this Genji. Yeah, he dashes out. And slashed here. You still had your trap. Like, I would think about your trap too as you're doing this. So as soon as you miss that hook, just throw a trap right in front of yourself. That trap, you know, plus it pushes people back. On cooldowns, obviously, which is okay. But right here, this is where I would throw your trap down on this corner. And actually, it would probably boop back the Junker Queen as she comes to melee you, because it has a little bit of a boop back and a slow effect. So she might not even landed that heal on you, and you wouldn't be right-clicking right now, and you could be left-clicking this Moira. Maybe, like, there's the trap. And right there, that's where I wouldn't have trapped. As soon as you hear Moira, like, this should be like a team thing. Everybody knows. As soon as Moira ults, anybody that has a stun ability, a hook, that's going to be like your secular focus. You're like, okay, if I can land this hook on Moira while she's ulted, I can cancel it and I can take off a lot of our pressure. I like this. You're taking space right here. Look for the hook. This is such an easy hook. Anytime you see a corner on Roadhog, I'm like juicer hook, because they're hard peeking that corner. And so in your mind, you should be taking these first 3 steps forward, either hooking that Genji, Moira, or Hanzo, because he's so predictable right now in that corner. And that's like a full W. You're doing like a little bit of AD action here. This is where I think you're aggressive, because you're the tank. Nobody here can kill you. You know, Ana's not really in position. Okay, so you start hook there. Nice little shot at the end there. Don't have res, so that fight's gonna be over. I like the little preemptive trap there. Nice, got the Hanzo. All right, this is where I'm like, okay, I want to hold my hook for when he's like, drinking and or try to back out of here, because it's getting a little bit scary. But you guys are up 2, so I don't see any problem of you just not face tanking this guy and trying to prevent him from healing. See, that hook's so early. I like to use my hook to interrupt things, especially in these close quarter combat, because it's more valuable for you just to W key towards him and headshot him. W key headshot, trying to interrupt, one of his abilities with that, versus just pulling him, like a couple inches closer to you. There's that trap proccing. That's nice. Nice. That was a good one. I like that one. Good pressure. Taking the space that you deserve. Ooh, that Genji, he's gotten away. That's 3 hooks now. Genji's testing you again. Got double headshot. He deflects. This is actually a time where I would have ran off to the left, kept playing closer to the left here. Because again, you're going to start line of sighting healers or pushing them, like making them just play a little bit weird. All right, so we ult, push them all back. I don't mind the ult. It's a good stall. I like to, if I'm playing against another Roadhog, I would, I try to get the kill though with it for sure. Nice hook. Gets out of there. Ana's pushing you up, probably looking for an anti. Maybe you get sleeped here. This is starting to look really scary. I think you could have landed that one on the Moira. Another priority. All right, looks like you were looking for the Moira hook, but, Roadhog stepped in the way. Genji's right now in the back line. Dead. Holding space, hooks up. Let's see what we got here. There we go. That's a corner hook that you need to be looking right here when you push up there the next time. I like this position to hook from here. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Nice. Get her. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Like, what are you DPS doing right now? We set up the trap for the hook. That's good. Trying to pull him into it, maybe. They got it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. He had pretty superior positioning there. It's good pressure. Keeping the space. You're doing your job. Nice hook. That's makes me sad. It reminds me of that Hanzo. Nice kill. Oh. I'm going to think. So you open up on that. What a tough thing. Almost instantly after that shot, you have to use the breather. See that Widow headshot, you took 400 damage. All right, so you guys traded 1. It's 4v4. Looks like you're diving in. You don't have any dive targets here that I saw, so I'm trying to figure out what information you're going off of here. I'm looking for a deep jump on the right side, because I know the DPS are over there. Looks like you just went deep towards the back. They swapped Bastion. You're out. Falling point. That's so unfortunate. Ooh, nice play. 33 HP Live Lord. I think just need a little bit more information before you make that jump next time. We're on Sigma now, because your Sigma priorities are locking down what? Bastion and Widow, and trying to rock either the Bastion, or most likely the Roadhog in my mind here. I would send the shield out. I don't know if I'd play in the center here because you're just opening yourself up to even the Ana to shoot this. Everybody's full HP, so you're asking your shield to just be drained instantly. If you take this off angle on the right, you open yourself up to shooting the Widow and line of sighting this Bastion. You know, very low value on the shift there. Yeah, you didn't have your shift. That's got to be like a Zarya bubble, because you think about it, all the armor you gain when it soaks up. A lot of this is looks like angles and off position. You're not doing well. I mean, bad. It's it's not terrible. So you're going left. It's not a bad play. I like this. Cart hasn't been pushed. I'm always a little bit hesitant to actually take this so quickly, but it does make sense. Yeah, I don't think you have to open this angle so hard. You're just fighting the Bastion, but as soon as you take that hard angle and you open fully, you're just, you know, you're asking their team to kill you at this point. Like, you didn't have to take all that damage. You still could have took that anti. You're holding that. And this is actually a very similar problem that John even sees. This is kind of like that idle, aggressive, like, play. Like, I see what you're doing. Do we go forward? Oh, no! Come on, get them both. I'm pretty sure I would have killed Bastion and Ana here, but it's unfortunate. And I would do that in reverse order. Anytime I have my deflect up and I can get closer to that Bastion, Bastion's half HP. You want to get that deflect to close the range. Close the range here. So.
Does Orisa have fall off?
It just make this shot easier. Like, you don't have to force this one right here. He's antied. He dies if you hit the spear and you shoot him, you know. So you take your time with this one. You can get closer even. Use your E ability. Close the space, then spear, because it'll just set you up, you know. Personally, as a tank, I think that you find these spots where you're not sure what to do. This is where you just push. Take this space. Like, already be sitting here, watch this window, watch the ramp, understand what's coming through first, you know, get a better picture of what you're looking at. So try to push up a little bit more prior to this fight. But now you're in a position where you should be catching this Symmetra coming down. Symmetra's dead here. She jumped before a tank. Like, she should die. Nice. Nice spear. Going high ground, you want to push him off? I like it. I'm taking this space right here. Right now, you have shift up, your points being pushed. You're going to open up this angle for Ana just to pocket you, and you're going to pressure this DPS. I would get out of where you're sitting right now as fast as you can. You guys have the momentum, and you have extra armor right now. You can position yourself so you can get a nice ult. You know, you're trying to buy your team time, so if you can hold this hard angle up here, closer to the door, and prepare your Q when they're walking through, they have to touch point, right? Anything you can do right now to prevent that. Looks like you're going for it. Here it is. What happened there? Soldier got through you. See, instead of you killing this soldier and putting pressure on him, because you kind of did that like thing where you AD'd and you looked on the left, you were stuck kind of like right here. You know, you killed this Mei. Continue that aggressiveness. Like, you press so hard on W. You got that awesome Mei kill. They're down 2. Your healers have great positioning. The next thing you need to do is just like, what can you do to push that even harder? And as the tank, that's your focus. So keep that, roll that momentum into the staircase here. Push up. Definitely need to get this soldier before that. I don't think that soldier would have got this positioning or killed your Ana if you had taken that 5 seconds that you sat right here after you killed the Mei and just brought it up to here, because no way soldier's killing you with that as much armor and HP as you had with your Ana pocketing you from point. So it misses the Q, unfortunately. It's 4v5. Nice hack comes through. Oh, there we go. Now you're now you're, yeah, see that, and like their backline now is just chilling, and this Genji's dying. Oh no, they're gonna clutch it. I think that was your opportunity. So if I'm sitting there and that's me playing Orisa, in my mind, that's the opportunity to get you 3 cap right there, then and there. I'm trying to see what you're looking at here and like what you're gonna jump. You see the Torb, you know, start thinking there's a turret somewhere. That's a lot of extra HP. The bubble's gonna nullify a lot of that damage. I like to get the melee in. It's not a big thing, but every time you jump on Winston, anytime you land, just melee instinctually. Like, yeah, Torb gets quite a few shots off on you there. There wasn't really anyone to jump as much as you want to jump on that high ground and take it and open it up for your team. Instead of jumping there, you know, or if you jumped, do like a fake jump on the high ground. Just go like a medium range, you know, go for a body block even on this Junker Queen. This junk is so lucky. Or the JQ, that is. So yeah, Torb definitely was on your case there. Okay. The main thing that I see on this fight, really only one thing. It's kind of like this AD. So you get the turret. Super good job here. Now, this is where you guys got to win this fight. Like, you know, it seems weird, but this is where you need to win it. So when you land this spear here, this Torb is your target. You might get anti pushing them. Maybe you'll use this as cover to dodge the line of sight. Nobody's really peeking over here. You're gonna notice your Reaper comes over your left shoulder. Right here. And this is where you should assist him. Anytime I see a Reaper pushed up like this, I'm like, okay, what's Reaper want to kill? Let's kill what Reaper wants to kill. So you get this Torb half, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, I mean, or at least you as Orisa is like, nah, we're not going to do anything like that. This is where you commit, you know, go deflect, go get up there, kill this Torb, and you guys can turn around together and mess up this Roadhog. But instead, it looks like Reaper commits to this. And you keep contesting the team over here. But a play needs to be made or this fight will never end. You know? This decision needs to be made to go kill this guy. And Reaper was there to make it with you. Just, it's a little bit scary pushing beyond that point there. You know, it's like this kill zone. It's an imaginary. Like right here is where you're trying to not go. But you need to be right here. You know, you need to be at the bottom of these steps. You're contesting the point. You're line of sighting the ranged. You're killing the Torb. Your healers can heal you back there. You know, play a little bit more out here. This Reaper, that's such a big play opportunity. Then you guys crumble.